at all.
Well, if there's football, there's fantasy.
It has to be fantasy.
Yeah, but if there's no football, then there's no fantasy. One or the other has to have it.
Bro, I'll be so lit if I win. I'm gonna give
I just love that whole.
I love fantasy.
I'm gonna give all my competitors $1 if I win.
But see what sucks right now is right now it's. Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast, episode 90 motherfucking 9. Hope you guys are enjoying all these podcasts that we're posting double weekly. You guys like, subscribe, road to 500. I just want to take a second. I want to shout out my dad. It's his birthday, which would be yesterday when you see this video. Shout out, Pops. Hope you had a good day. Hope you enjoyed your gifts. Anyways, you guys subscribe, man, and please share the video. Our views are a little down, I ain't gonna lie. This kind of got me down too. So please share the video with a friend, family member, anybody. We do appreciate
I
it.
don't give a fuck what it is anymore.
Gang members. I ain't gonna call any out.
Anybody that knows what YouTube is.
Anybody that knows YouTube, your kids,
Your grandma.
you just have to let them watch it because I do the parental lock. So, anyways, introducing our guest. He has been on here before, but it has been a while. Steven Chrisman, what's good, my dude?
Another day living the dream.
Living the dream, man.
Oh,
So, let's just hop into it. Jamal Adams.
Oh, man. That's going to be crazy. He has to go to a good team, though.
He said 7 teams. All of them were playoff teams.
Except the Texans.
They were a playoff team last year.
Cowboys weren't.
Cowboys were not. But I'll say in defense, I think he's from Texas.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. I'll Google it.
Texans aren't I don't think they're going to be a playoff team this year.
You don't think they're going to be a playoff team? Why? Because they lost D-Hop?
I don't think they have an offense good enough. I don't know who their running back is, but I don't think he's...
Who is the running back?
They got David Johnson now.
Oh yeah, with the D-Hop trade.
Yeah.
But if he could stay healthy.
If D-Hop or Deshaun Watson or who?
No, David Johnson. He's always hurt after that one good year.
I don't think it's that good.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 receiver is Will Fuller. Can't get... Oh, actually, Brandon Cooks.
They got some pretty good receivers though, man. Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Brandon Cooks.
They
got some speedsters.
They just don't got a number 1.
He was born in Louisville, Texas.
I don't even know where that's close to Austin, probably.
I don't know. He's only 24. He's your age. He was born October 95.
But he's not shit if you don't come to the Cowboys.
I mean, we made a possible trade for him.
And then Michael Irvin leaked the damn whole freaking deal.
But the thing is Jerry Jones wasn't willing to give up an extra pick or move his 4th round to a 3rd round or something like that.
I still think Miami should go for him. Fuck it. They have more draft picks this coming up year.
Imagine that defense.
That's what I'm saying.
Your offense is ass, but...
Okay.
I let Tua sit the whole first
Hold
year.
on. That's what I was going to ask you. Do you want to sit him or do you want him to play?
I want to sit him. I'd rather let him Patrick Mahomes in.
What do you mean behind Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick is not Alex Smith.
He's not Alex Smith, but he's been in the league for
close.
a long ass time.
He's
He's had
close.
success and he's had
Alex
failure.
Smith did good in the Niners. Then he went to the Chiefs under
But he
Andy
still
Reid.
lost his job in the Niners.
Well, yeah,
he lost
but
his
think
job
of
to
all
the
those
Chiefs.
times he went to the playoffs with the Niners and with the fucking Chiefs.
He had 2
But how
good
many Super
coaches.
Bowls?
It don't matter the coaches.
He had Jim Harbaugh and he had fucking Andy Reid.
Andy Reid's
Those
fucking
are
badass,
goats.
I don't know. I can't
It doesn't matter
credit
with
the
the
coach
coaches.
so much.
Or is it John Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh.
Jim.
The offense coach is
I'll
ass.
be honest.
Yeah.
I think the eras of sitting your quarterback and letting them marinate for a few years, I think that's behind.
It is, and they say that medically he's cleared and everything like that, but I say why not? I mean, maybe fuck it, throw him in halfway through the season or something like that.
Y'all's brutal it's brutal up front, y'all's schedule.
Yeah.
Y'all play in New England and then like Buffalo and then you have like the Ravens, I think.
Yeah.
Y'all have a tough like 4 or 5 game stretch right off the bat.
England's a hard defense still.
Yeah,
they are
just
tough.
still good.
I just think nowadays with the quarterback, you get a quarterback, even if you draft him number 1 overall, you get him cheap. You put him in, you try him out. If he works and succeeds, you build around him within those first, 3 or 4 or 5 years before you have to extend him. Now, if you let him marinate and say he pops off, like Aaron Rodgers' situation, he's probably there for at least 1 or 2 more years. So you're leaving Love on the bench, and say when he gets in his 2nd or 3rd year, okay, he pops off his 1st year, beginner's luck. 2nd year he pops off. Now you got to extend him. You're probably looking at top dollar, and there goes the rest of your fucking cap. That's everyone's problem right now. That's Dallas's problem.
I'm not saying sitting that long.
Yeah, give him.
But the first year, you still got 3 years of him starting. And like I said, maybe even throw him in halfway through. Like fucking Lamar Jackson.
But is that not like tanking?
Kinda.
Well, they were supposed to be tanking last year, and they didn't exactly do it.
Because I feel like if Fitzpatrick does good, y'all keep riding that wave.
Fitzpatrick didn't do bad. We won, 5 of our last 7 games with Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, but what was the beginning?
Huh?
The beginning was bad too.
They were going back and forth between quarterbacks. You can't blame that on Fitzpatrick.
No, I don't blame that on him. I just think he's a streaky quarterback.
He was the leading rusher on the Dolphins last year.
That's not saying much. I don't know if that's a compliment.
Yeah, dude, because they traded Kenyon Drake, and then
he went and goes and tears it up.
I know, dude. They do stupid shit like that all the time.
I mean, think about it. They traded David Johnson and kept Kenyon. Wasn't it Kenyon Drake?
Yeah.
Fucking, you got to be really playing pretty damn good.
They had to extend Kenyon's contract because it was his last year, but that feels bad.
Dolphins have a chance. They get some wide receivers out there.
Yeah, I just think that
division's good, but we need
that division's open. Without Buffalo,
I'm gonna lie. I think Buffalo might take the division
easily.
They're
easily.
They're good. I don't know about easily. I still think New England's gonna be a contender. I mean, it's fucking Bill Belichick.
I don't think so.
I
think Bill Belichick's a fucking mastermind. He plays the NFL. He's like, I am the NFL. I'm not sure how, but he's like I think they got like 24 picks right now built up for the next few years. Okay. And he's over here saying, what's that motherfucker's name?
Lawrence.
No, Sigmund or Simon, whoever their quarterback is right now.
Yes, I don't know.
Either way, don't fuck him. And they just signed Brian Hoyer, which where the fuck's he been the last how many years?
I thought you said Brian Leftwich for a second. Brian Hoyer.
No, okay, so they're Bill Belichick's over here like, here's our man, he's ready. But he knows he's gonna go in this year, he's either gonna get hurt, he's gonna suck dick. And then he's gonna be in the top he just gotta get top 10 pick. If he's in the top 10, it's gonna be easier for him to move up to go get Lawrence.
Stidham? Jared Stidham?
Stidham, that's his name. Yeah. That motherfucker, he sucks.
You don't even sound like a quarterback.
He doesn't even sound like a quarterback.
That sounds like
Just saying, he's
who the Cardinals could get long ass like Josh Rosen. That's basically.
Fuck, that's who we have, and our dumbass is fucking traded a 2nd round pick for him.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was stupid.
And y'all haven't even played him.
I know.
I mean, why
what are we gonna do with him now? They re-signed Fitzpatrick, they drafted Tua, and we still got Josh Rosen. Nobody wants him.
Who has a? Was it Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Who drafted him? I seen he was catching passes from some quarterback.
Who did draft him?
He was catching passes.
Catching passes? Jalen Hurts?
I'm pretty sure it was him. Who's the other guy that was fast and that was?
Who the fuck drafted Jalen Hurts? Oh, it was the Eagles. The Eagles drafted, because they were talking about how Wentz will get hurt and the hurt will come in.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so we were talking about this off camera earlier. Who are your top 5 contenders for a Super Bowl before the season even starts?
Any conference?
Any conference. It could be all the same division. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe it wasn't him. I can't find the video, but someone was catching by another guy.
It's all good.
It was a quarterback.
You gotta say the Chiefs and the Ravens, man. They're probably the top 2 contenders in my opinion.
I just have a quick question. You think the Ravens, even though Lamar can't get it done in the playoffs so far?
So far, I mean, he barely started.
2 seasons. Yeah. That's like Tony Romo.
Mahomes didn't do very.
Tony Romo got to the playoffs almost all the time, and he never won.
Yeah.
Mahomes like 2 years.
Who else? Matthew Stafford. Who else? I'm trying to think of who. Phillip Rivers, except that 1 year he went to the AFC Championship.
I still think he can get it done.
I think he can?
Yeah.
I just don't feel like they have enough on the offense. Ingram isn't that good. Mark Andrews is good, but outside of that, I don't like Marquise Brown. He's too small. He's only if he
Did they just draft a wide
I was gonna
receiver
say,
too?
didn't they draft a
Who
receiver?
they draft?
They got somebody early. Weren't they before the Cowboys?
I just think I look at the Chiefs because I feel like that's the prototype of a successful offense with the Tyreek Hill. That could be Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
And you got Lamar, and I'm not comparing the two because Lamar is not Patrick Mahomes.
No.
I don't know.
No way.
But
Patrick Mahomes makes.
Mark Andrews could develop to be like a Kelsey, but you need someone like a Sammy Watkins
A
or
route runner, possession
Yes.
receiver.
Nobody. Marquise Brown, Will Snead, Miles Boykins.
All trash.
D'Anthony Thomas. That fool used to be fast.
you know, he's still
Yeah.
fast. He's just tiny too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't got nobody.
It's just that's the thing. It's all Lamar.
Yeah.
that's true.
And I seen what Tennessee did. They fucked them up.
Tennessee going back.
I like Tennessee, man. I gotta like Tennessee.
Do you
Fucking
like
Derrick
Tennessee?
Henry. I do. Well, I like Derrick Henry. And it's cool seeing Tannehill do good, man. I wish he could have done good on Miami, but it's kind of like a slap in our face type of thing, you know, like fuck it. He made
Yeah,
it.
but do you truly believe he could do it again? Because did he really do it the first
I was gonna say,
time?
did he even really do it?
He played more like an Alex Smith, a game manager. He wasn't putting out big numbers. He wasn't turning over the ball. He was getting passes completed, opening running lanes for Derrick Henry to do his thing. And I think that he could do that again. If their defense could stay steady, I think that they could still play some smash mouth football.
Yeah, they're playing.
They
like
are
that.
very old school.
Very early 2000s.
Matter of fact, I think that Tennessee's probably a better contender than Baltimore.
Really?
Because of that, yeah.
They do have more weapons on offense.
They do. They got that A.J. Brown, man. That fool's, I think he's going to be good this year. That fool's going to be
That fool tore
sick.
it up for me.
And then,
fool-
And I still
They have
fucking, they still got Jonnu Smith. If he could do it again like he did this year, Delaney Walker, he's getting a little older, but
No, Delaney
Oh,
left.
did he?
Yeah, didn't he go somewhere? No, that was Greg Olson. He's on Seattle.
yeah, Greg Olson
I
to
don't think.
Seattle.
I think Delaney Walker went somewhere too, though. It might, maybe.
Okay, so you have the Chiefs and Baltimore.
Chiefs, Titans, Baltimore.
You have Titans above
I do.
like 27 other teams.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 3 AFC teams.
I know. I think the AFC is going to win it.
You think the AFC is the stacked?
I think
Side?
I think the AFC is better than the NFC. I think they have more better teams. But
Huh.
let me think.
I'm
The
not.
Saints-
I'm not disagreeing.
The Saints obviously are up there. Fucking, I think
Okay.
that Drew Brees could still do it, and they got weapons out the ass
What about
and a pretty good defense. They're a little bit older now. I mean, I think that they could
But
do
they're-
better at making some of the mistakes.
Their division's really tough.
The
You got
division
Bucks,
is tough.
You got the Falcons, and you got the Carolina Panthers.
That's true. And the Bucks, I mean, how can you not put them in there?
That's
Because
what I'm
it's
saying,
fucking
that's hard.
Tom Brady
So those are your
and
five.
those weapons. I think that those are the five that,
I'm surprised you said Tennessee.
yeah,
That's like, to me, I would consider that your like dark horse
yeah.
because I know they got far, but it's like, I feel like it was very lucky.
I think that if they could keep the run game up and play that type of offense, because they're going to chew up the clock. They ain't going to give nobody else time to score if they chew up the clock.
But
and
that's their,
defense can make
that's their,
stops.
what do they call it? That like, that's their kryptonite
Oh.
though. Is if somebody like Patrick Mahomes puts even 21 on them, they're done.
Well,
That's
don't
true.
let them have the ball. Fucking drive it down the field, chew up the clock.
It's hard though, because Dallas used to be like that.
It is, yeah.
Smash mouth, let Zeke run 20, 25 times and control the clock and control the game even down to the wire.
I mean, you kind of don't have to now. You got 3 number 1 receivers out there.
Yeah, Dak sucks.
I don't believe that.
I don't think he sucks. I think he's top 12 quarterback in the
I
league.
think
Close-
Dak's got,
yeah,
I
he's
think
in
that
15
Dak
range.
deserves a new contract.
Well, he's going to get one, and they're going to pay him a lot
Yeah.
more than he deserves.
I don't think that he should have to wait this long, but
I don't know why, but let's think of it this way. Even though he's not signing, what fucking harm does it do? Nobody's fucking practicing.
Yeah.
They just
Right.
closed camp for Dallas and Houston.
because they had
Yeah,
COVID
so
or
it's
whatever.
like it ain't really. It don't
My
matter.
5 teams, I don't know who I would pick. Chiefs, you got to repeat. That'd be 6.
Defending champs, you
You
have
got
to
to.
put them.
Yeah.
Tom and Gronk and Mike Evans, and then you got to. I mean,
Okay.
that's a given. It might sound weird, but I'm gonna say it. Say fuck it. The fucking the Broncos. Broncos receivers are really good. The running backs, 2 fucking workhorse running backs. Defense is always good. The only thing that's downfall is Drew Lock.
Drew Lock could be a Dak.
That's the only downfall.
Conservative on his throws and allow those 2 workhorses, Melvin Gordon and
Philip
Lindsay.
Lindsay. And then you
I
got
think that they'll do
Sutton,
good, but I don't know about a
Jerry
top contender.
Judy, and
I just think of their division, and I think
The
that's
Chiefs.
a tough division.
I mean, they could still win 9 games to make the playoffs. And be golden.
They could
I
do
think
it.
Chargers
the
are
AFC
trash.
is going to be too good for them to make the playoffs with 9 wins.
I think they're better than the Ravens. They're better than the
Okay, so you
Steelers.
have the Chiefs and the Broncos. That's
And
two,
the
and
Bucks.
the Bucks.
Bucks.
You have two from the same division.
Yeah, I like the both.
That's ooh,
It's possible.
it's not possible.
Yeah.
There was that one year a couple years ago when the
Seahawks.
Chiefs and the Chargers had like 13-3 records and shit,
Yeah.
but the Chiefs ended up winning the division.
Then I got Seahawks. I like the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
And then it depends. If Cowboys get Jamal Adams, that's the best defense in the league. But if
in the
I
league.
don't know
Oh,
about the league.
I don't know about the league. We still have no corners.
pass, oh yeah, that's true. We don't have no corner.
Like we'll have Jamal Adams and Clinton Dix back there,
and,
but
and Hill, we got
Who's Hill?
our 2nd round pick, rookie, 6'3",
sounds
6'2".
sucky.
Ozier.
If Dallas were to get Adams, I'd put them right outside the top 5 for contenders. I'd put them 6.
Yeah.
I'd put them 6. My 5, it's the Chiefs. It's the Bucks for sure. I have 2 dark horses. I like the Steelers.
The Steelers?
I like their defense closing in last year. They were one of the top, if not the top defense. And then Big Ben coming back, that matters. When you have a quarterback that's been there, done that, fucking the repertoire's there.
He's won the Super Bowl.
He's won the Super Bowl multiple times. That matters to me. I look at them winning their division and maybe making a good deep run in the playoffs. I also like Buffalo. I like the addition of
Buffalo.
Diggs. They don't have to work so much
Yeah.
on rely on John Brown and Beasley. Those are 2 small wide receivers.
A
You
speedster
got
and a
Diggs
runner.
now.
That's
That's-
not
I,
bad.
I like Buffalo. I would put Buffalo maybe
Buffalo's
right there.
up there.
After.
My 5th team, I love Russell Wilson. That boy, I think, is just on another level. He don't have shit, and he makes shit happen.
He got shit now. That boy DK Metcalf's a fucking
He's a
animal.
Is.
And I think they're gonna have a good. There's other teams. Like
Green
I still
Bay.
don't think Green Bay's all that out of it. I don't like the
I don't think
Niners.
they're out of it.
I think the Niners don't make the playoffs.
You don't think they will?
I don't think so. I think they're out.
I think they can make the playoffs. I don't know if they'd be Super
I've
Bowl.
seen so many teams go to the Super Bowl, lose, and then they don't do it.
Rams, Falcons.
Rams, Falcons, fucking.
Ravens, right?
When the Ravens go?
Whenever Joe Flacco won it and hit that big old contract and then fell off, like what, fucking 2014
they
or
won
something.
it. I'm trying to think of the teams that have lost.
Uh,
In devastating losses too, like whenever fucking.
they're favored.
Yeah, like, well, they're winning. The Niners are winning. They had it. And then they threw it. Fucking Atlanta had it. And they threw it.
Yeah, Atlanta's probably the worst.
The exception is New England.
Yeah.
I don't know about it anymore.
It just depends. Like Al said, Bill Belichick. It depends how good of a coach he really is.
What would you guys say if they were to just. I don't know if this is true or not, but they had mentioned about like the bubble thing where I think that's what they're calling it for the whole like UFC
Yeah.
for the
Fight Island
the
bullshit.
NBA where you just stick to one city. Would you be cool with that?
I think that's better than no season. I mean, I'd rather see them playing.
Where would you want to see him play?
Vegas.
In the new Raiders Stadium?
Yeah.
Vegas would be pretty tight.
That'd be sick,
That'd be
dog.
pretty tight. It's probably like one of the worst places to.
Put a bunch of 32
Yeah.
teams at?
That'd be
Yeah.
sick, dog.
It would be sick, but
It's
that's
the survival
probably
of
one
the
of
fittest out
worst
there. You see a lot of cocaine hookers, all kinds of shit with them fuckers. You know it will.
places. Yeah.
I
Some
don't know if
crazy
that's
shit.
where I would put them.
It's a new stadium.
I'd
You know?
probably
it'd be
put
tight
them
for
in
the new stadium.
Arizona.
I would put them in a dome or somewhere that.
Arizona's got natural grass. You could be in a dome or open the dome.
That's good.
Like, you know.
Why not Detroit? Put them in the fucking
No.
ghetto.
Well, you got to think they have to
Ghetto.
have places to practice.
Yeah.
And I don't think Las Vegas has those facilities.
yeah.
Hell.
Like Arizona has Arizona State, Arizona, and you have like places where you can practice.
That's true.
You gotta have that.
So like a Texas stadium, like Texas Stadium.
Texas wouldn't be bad, but I know they're getting hit hard with COVID.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go where it's at.
Zeke has COVID-19.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Oh man,
All our whole T deck has that thing too.
no.
I think that's what I thought. I think.
If he got COVID, he has to take a pay cut.
Take a picture.
I mean,
Fuck.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't sound bad. There's 2 big ass colleges. Florida has a lot of fucking
Yeah,
colleges.
that's true.
It's just gonna suck with no fans.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
they'll probably play it on the TV.
I guess we'll have to see how the NBA does and see if it looks whack. If it looks whack, the NFL.
We've
like,
seen the
fuck.
UFC.
It's not bad though.
I think it's horrible.
It's
You
cool
think so?
because you hear everything. Boom.
Yeah,
boom,
but that doesn't
boom.
make for good content.
I think it does.
It's like, I want to hear those reactions. Like when the crowd gets fucking crunk from like
Yeah.
a 4th and 1 or something, it's not even gonna matter.
It does kind of take away from some teams' games too, because stadiums get known for
New
the
Orleans.
decimals and shit like that. The 12th man.
The 12th man.
Fucking Kansas City used to be one of the loudest stadiums
It's gonna help the Cowboys.
because they ain't got no fans anyways.
Uh-huh.
That-
Dallas.
They don't get loud enough in that bitch, bro.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because now there's 7 teams in each conference going to the
Yeah.
playoffs. One number 1 gets the bye. Do you think that's a disadvantage or advantage?
I think it's
What's advantage?
advantage, yeah.
Depends, because
I kind of like it. I mean, they used to have less than they do now. I think it used to be just the division winners, and then like
One.
so many years later, fucking they added wild card teams, and they used to not have so many divisions. It used to have like 5 teams in a division. I remember whenever
Yeah,
I was
because
younger,
Seattle
the Colts
used
were
to be in
in
the
the Cowboys.
NFC. Or the
In the
AFC,
AFC,
and now
yeah.
they're in the NFC. Yeah, because Dad used to like Seattle in the AFC. He always wanted Dallas versus Seattle in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know why he liked Seattle back then.
Fuck it.
They didn't have shit. I don't even remember who the fuck they had back in the day.
Steven Atwater, or no, who was that corner? They used to have Sean Springs. That was
I don't even remember who they used to have.
Sean Alexander
That's
kind
the
of
only
more in
person.
our younger days, you know, Sean Alexander.
Even then, that was like in high school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think like
Back in the
day, like when we were young. Well, how the fuck would he have even gone on to
There's
Seattle?
not like a player I can remember from them.
I feel like there is one, but I don't remember.
There is. I remember that there was like a safety or defensive back. So I remember because of fucking Madden.
Yeah, that's
Ultimate
what
Team.
I'm thinking
And
of.
I can't think. That's why I said Steve Atwater. But I'm like, no, wait, was he a Bronco?
He was a Bronco.
Yeah.
I don't
Fucking.
know.
I don't
But
know.
it was like a defensive back or something like that, and I just because of Madden.
It doesn't matter.
It
but
doesn't.
yeah,
If we don't
you're
know
right.
other than Madden, then I guess it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
You said Arizona had to play like the Buffalo
That
shit.
in
Yeah.
just a 7-team playoff. That's 14 teams. That's literally like half the league.
That's
I
how it
don't
is in
know.
basketball.
I don't think it's that bad. It should be good. That just means
It just
Means
we
more
already
disappointing
had
for the second.
controversy of teams getting in at like 8-8, 9-7 at a division. Now we're adding a third team that's like a third wild card. Is like, do they even deserve to be there?
that's why I said it's
The-
another disappointment
adding
for the
is-
Cowboys.
Not
They might be. There are those teams that win 10 or 11 games and miss the playoffs because of divisions and whatnot, and other teams
That's
doing
true.
better.
Yeah.
So it could be kind of an advantage for some of those teams that do good and fucking still missing.
So we'll probably see the Saints and the Broncos in the fucking playoffs
Yeah.
because of that bullshit.
I wish that they would do. I wish the NBA would do it first, but I wish they would just say the best 8 of both conferences and then seed them from there, from 1 to 16.
Yeah.
Sick.
And I wish the NFL would do that.
Yeah. that'd be
Say
good.
fuck
That'd be
it.
bad.
Because I'd rather see if the Chiefs and the Ravens are the best 2 teams, then fuck it. Let's see them play each other.
Right.
60 points, 68 points.
Yeah,
each.
I want to see
That'd
it.
be
I want to see the
sick.
best game, not like I don't want to see Green Bay versus the Chiefs and then the Chiefs blow them
Blow
out
'em out,
42
yeah.
to
Or like the
21.
AFC Championship is better than the Super Bowl or some shit.
yeah.
I
Like
feel what you're saying.
I'm not
it's
saying it
been, like the Broncos and who was it, Panthers that
oh,
killed
yeah.
them, or the Seahawks,
Oh, the
whenever they
Seahawks
killed them.
when
Yeah.
they beat the shit out of the
And it
Broncos.
wasn't even entertaining. It's like people were just Start watching
Look,
the
yeah, would be
commercials.
lit. Tom Brady versus like Peyton Manning back in the day. That'd been
In
pretty
the
sick.
Super Bowl?
That'd be
Yeah, that
sick.
would have been sick.
That would have been.
That'd be
I
pretty
mean,
sick.
What's the best rivalry coming up? Like when it comes to quarterbacks, Peyton versus Tom,
Breeze
Drew.
Brady, man, they get to play 2 times this
Oh,
year.
Breeze Brady?
Shit,
Right
Breeze
now?
Brady, they play each other week 1.
Packers, Seattle.
Russell
Rodgers.
Roger, that's pretty cool.
I like the Deshaun Patrick or Patrick and Lamar or Lamar and Deshaun. I like those
The
three,
little
right?
trio.
Yeah, that little trio.
They're
right?
all young up and
Yeah,
like
That's
both
Those
right
are the
here.
new
They're
guys.
like the guys that are now in their prime.
yeah, they're the new guys gonna take the league over.
Yeah, they're gonna be the first quarterbacks taken in fantasy now instead of Breeze and Brady and.
I might still take Brady because motherfucker
Well,
got
he's
20
got
yards.
too
Did
many
you hear
weapons,
about
man.
that? Did you hear about how the Niners came out and said that they opened up the trade for Garoppolo and Brady for 48 hours, and they were willing to swap the two,
No shit.
and it just never happened. He ended up signing with the Bucks before it could happen, but they even told Garoppolo, and Garoppolo came out and said, "I knew about it."
Bro, what if fucking Bill Belichick would have... It would have been Bill Belichick? The New England Patriots would have got Garoppolo?
New England would have got Garoppolo, and Brady would have went to the Niners.
And the Niners would have had to give him a new contract.
And then the Niners would have fucking got
Yeah.
AB?
No, he finally got his shit settled.
Did he?
He's got like 100 hours of probation.
You think
And-
anybody signed him?
Yeah.
Anybody signed Josh Gordon?
No.
Now Weeds okay.
Nope. You can't keep fucking up. Like when you're a repetitive just troublemaker, that it's a matter of time till he does something else. Now Antonio Brown, he's never really been a troublemaker. He's maybe made noise in the locker room, but he's never got into legal issues. There's a difference.
Would you mind him going back to the Steelers? Maybe?
That's probably the only place that I think he belongs.
That'd be kind of lit. He goes back.
Yeah.
If he goes
Oh,
back-
if he goes back,
They're front runners in that
Then-
they're
division.
top 3.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy.
I think someone signs him.
Le'Veon Bell's getting out of there too. I'm not gonna be surprised after a week
Jamal.
or two. He's like, I want to trade too.
I think
The Bucks wanted him a couple weeks ago for OJ Howard.
Who's that?
Le'Veon Bell.
From the Jets.
Yeah, he was
fuck, imagine he goes to the fucking Bucks. I feel like those are the players that are gonna leave the board early of fantasy.
Oh, everybody's gonna try to
The
take Mike
Bucks players?
Evans, Chris Godwin.
Well,
Yeah.
they did good last year anyway.
Gronk.
Fuck Jameis Winston, but he threw it 80 times a game.
And it
Did you
sucks,
see that
bro, because
motherfucker, Jameis Winston?
I drafted Godwin. He did trash the first few weeks. I said, fuck this fool. And I think your dad would have picked him
Yeah,
up.
my dad
And
had
he
Godwin
ended
and Evans, and he'd be able to play them both, and they'd get him at least an average of 20 points
Dog,
each.
that nigga Winston came out and said, I'm like a legend in my era or some shit. He said, I'm a
Did
Hall
he?
of Famer in my era or some shit like that.
Winston is not a Hall of
What the
Famer.
fuck? They put his numbers up. He had a lot of numbers. He's just
Yeah, but it's easy when you're garbage time.
It's just ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you-
Which is always.
He had the most interceptions since he came to the league. Or
That's
some
not
shit like
good.
that. Some shit. But he also had the third most yards.
I was watching Colin Coward, and he said there's only one person in the whole league that's untradeable.
Russell Wilson.
Who's your guess?
Russell Wilson.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, well,
He's the only guy you're not gonna listen to a trade for.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes.
Like
Russell
he's
Wilson.
the best.
I don't think-
Who else are you gonna get better than that?
Unless you get Tom Brady.
No, I'm not trading a guy that's possibly gonna be there for 10 more years for a guy for 2 years. Especially now that Patrick just won a Super Bowl.
But yeah, that's the only
Right.
player you could possibly. do
Because
it for.
if
maybe
let's just say fucking the Niners are like, hey, we'll give you Garoppolo, Baltimore for Lamar Jackson and a first rounder. You're doing it. Maybe Baltimore says, hey, give me 2 first rounders.
I was gonna say they got to get
Yeah,
Lamar's a little bit better
more.
than Garoppolo, I think.
I'm just saying, Deshaun's probably, you could trade for Deshaun.
Oh, Deshaun's probably gonna get traded soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Even
they're-
Hopkins said
oh,
it.
the
He's like, he's not
quarterbacks,
there
I feel
long.
like, is the one where they think you can't trade him. But I feel like
Wilson.
He
it
is
would
their
be
franchise.
hard for someone to, trade. But if he were like, I don't know, let's see, Lamar for Wilson. Let's say you put Wilson in Baltimore.
Oh, they're winning.
They're winning the Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Wilson gets a lot done with next to
nothing.
Yeah.
At least in Baltimore, he's got a little bit of something.
So see, that's what I'm saying. You listen to the trades.
That's true. I mean, it's not going to be good for Seattle. I don't think Seattle will get rid of him, but
No, they
Maybe not, but if you're getting Lamar on a rookie contract
maybe.
and you're trading away $32 million in for Russell Wilson's contract, and maybe you bring in a first rounder or something.
Buffalo, yeah, they don't have.
I'm just saying, when the numbers and shit add up, that's the shit we don't see is how much money is being
But they
fucking
wouldn't
Yeah.
trade Patrick Mahomes for like
Fuck.
Seattle, like Russell Wilson, like the
No.
Russell Wilson?
You got think you have Patrick on his rookie deal still. He just won a Super Bowl. He's the best quarterback in the league. You got all the weapons he fucking needs.
That's true.
Like
all you kind of do is better the defense a little bit.
that's all you can fucking do.
They're like, we'll trade Tyreek Hill right now for fucking Stephon Gilmore. You think they would? Get rid of Tyreek Hill?
No.
I would.
No.
Gilmore's sick, but
He's not that sick.
No.
He's not worth the money.
He's probably the best corner in the league.
Yeah, but he's not
Yeah.
worth the money. That's what you gotta think.
Because you got to pay Mahomes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay Mahomes soon.
And Kelsey
Yeah.
eventually. Don't-
Yeah, that's probably the one person I'd definitely keep throughout the entire stretch of. It'd be like the Brady Gronk shit.
He's Gronk, yeah. I think that too.
what about Kaepernick? You think he should get signed?
LA probably should sign him.
Which are they?
I don't know.
Chargers.
Chargers.
I don't know,
Not nobody, I
man.
don't think.
They got Herbert. They drafted
Ah!
James. They'll
He's
probably
just
Herbert.
been out
pretty
for a
good.
long time.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
no matter what, I don't care if you're a fucking quarterback or you're a fucking accountant or you're a fucking plumber, you take that much time away from the job, it's hard to just go back in and say
Even if you've been working out and preparing. And
yeah,
everything.
like it's just like
Game reps are actual.
yeah, it's different. Even just the
Game
practices.
speed.
Yeah, putting on the pads, practicing in the 100-degree weather, like
Yeah, you could YouTube anything like, oh, I could do that, and then actually
When
go
you-
and play it, and you're like, hold on.
exactly. So
Yeah, you're right.
do I want him to be signed? Yes, but I look at it this way: is it a what is the word I'm looking for? Almost like a petty sign.
Like a handout.
Yeah,
type
it's like,
thing.
well, all this stuff's going on.
Yeah.
We should sign him
The
now.
only one that makes sense is like LA for he could start, or Patrick Mahomes backup, or
If
he kind of plays
if
like
New Orleans
Mahomes.
didn't have so many quarterbacks already, I'd say he'd probably do good in New Orleans. Use him like a Taysom Hill.
I'd sign him in Carolina.
Even
They have Kyle Allen.
They got Teddy Bridgewater. They traded Kyle Allen. To
Oh yeah,
the
so they only have
Redskins, I think.
Teddy.
Bridgewater,
But
maybe
Bridgewater's a good
Atlanta.
quarterback. Man, I
Or
like
Atlanta,
Bridgewater.
yeah,
I don't know if he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, but he's a playoff quarterback.
even Atlanta or Arizona,
A
Raiders
backup.
maybe.
I'd probably-
Backups. Not starter unless he goes to LA. That's the only place he probably could start.
You don't say like maybe Detroit.
I don't think he was starting.
I don't think
Stafford.
he's Starter
Not
versus
star,
Stafford.
but I mean, when's enough? When do you call it quits with somebody? Matthew Stafford's been there for how fucking
Matthew
long?
Stafford and Matt Ryan are kind of on the decline. And
Yeah.
they need
But
to-
they've been Matt fucking Stafford hasn't done
They
shit.
need
No,
to, they need to
he's
get that
kind
off.
of one of those gunslingers that throws a lot of picks too. Not as much as now, but earlier in his career, that's where it cost him a lot of games.
You put like a Russell Wilson that won a Super Bowl because that receiver core is pretty good.
They're
not bad.
They're
They're
pretty
not
good.
bad.
They're pretty good.
I look at Matthew Stafford. I'm like, damn, bro, your days are numbered. I would have gotten rid of him a long time ago. Like 3 years ago, I would have got rid of him. He's not done
He
anything.
did even have Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. Like
I don't know where Cap could go really. You guys go to. There's a few teams.
maybe the Bears.
even the Broncos. Maybe
The
You could
Bears.
probably
Did they
fight
get Nick
for that.
Foles? And they still got Trubisky.
You could fight for a spot in Green Bay, or not Green Bay, in Denver. You might be able to.
That's why I go back to the whole start a rookie. If you use a high pick to draft a fucking rookie, start him week 1.
Yeah.
Because if he don't fucking work, then you can get rid of him and move off him earlier.
Like
Why
Josh
you gonna-
Rosen.
Yeah, like if
I was
yeah,
about to say,
exactly.
like Josh Rosen.
Like if he don't work,
Find a dumbass that'll trade a second rounder for
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like if Tua's not good, the first thing you'd be like, "Hey, I'll get rid of Tua right now. What's up? Give me Le'Veon or give me somebody."
Exactly,
That
bro.
makes sense.
That's the only reason. I'm not saying it to hopefully they don't fucking work out, but if they
Yeah.
don't, I'd rather move
Because
on.
you wanted Dallas to draft him. You told me.
I did.
And
I
And
wanted
you
Tom
told me
Brady.
you wanted them to draft to sign Brady and let Tua sit behind Brady. Is what you told me at church.
Yep.
And you better not be lying at church.
I'm not lying ever. That was really what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I saw the number 12. I was like, damn.
Hey, I seen him in that jersey, bro. It looks weird as fuck. Like his Brady
Tampa
Bucks.
Bay.
I think he looks fresh.
It looks clean.
It looks like when
I like
LeBron
the
went to the fucking
Heat.
Miami. Yeah, it was just fresh.
His jersey, the jersey they picked for them this year were pretty fire.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I think they're
It
probably
looked better
one
than
of
the other ones they had.
Did they not just kind of just take that team over, Gronk and him?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like, they don't even show Mike Evans and shit.
Yeah,
I
do you
know.
think
Or
he's taking it
Godwin
hard?
is coming up star.
You think Mike Evans is taking it a little hard? He's like, damn, I've been here for my whole career, and these motherfuckers come in for 2 weeks now. But they're getting fucking photo shoots and shit in my jersey. Like, I'll be pissed as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, these fuckers. Who are these fuckers?
12 to 13 this
Or
year.
do you just say, that's like Dwayne Wade? He's like, that's LeBron.
Actually, you kind of probably do, because they made a name for themselves. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Gronk? Oh, he going to get the ball a lot. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be open because of Gronk.
That's true. They're gonna help each
They
other.
are.
Yeah, he like,
And they already showed that they're some of the best out there, fucking.
bro,
I
that
think
team is stacked.
those fools are sick, and everybody says, yeah, they got Brady, but no, everybody's saying they got Brady and all those fucking weapons.
All the
They still
weapons.
know who they are.
They revamped the
They
fucking
got
line.
fucking Howard, Bray for tight ends, both pretty good. Fucking
I would
Godwin,
trade them.
Evans
Yeah.
I would trade both of them
For
for
a running back.
somebody.
for
For a
one
running
good
back.
one.
Either a running back, or go get you somebody like a lockdown corner.
I think
Go
that
get you a Jamal Adams.
I think their defense looks all right.
Yeah, their defense
They're
is
not bad. They're not bad.
They were the best run defense last year.
That's what I'm saying. You need somebody to lock down, though.
Yeah.
You need that one guy.
Just trade for Stephon Gilmore.
Gilmore or, I don't know, go get Jalen Ramsey.
I think Jalen Ramsey. I was always like, nah, Jalen Ramsey's one of the best corners and everything, but I don't think he is.
I think he is.
He's good. He is really good.
Who else is up
but
there, though?
Fucking besides Gilmore.
Yeah.
Jalen
Ramsey.
Yeah, let me think.
Darius
There's Jalen Ramsey.
Darius
fucking
Slay.
Darius Slay.
Slay's on the Eagles now,
the
and I'm
whole-
kind of nervous about that.
Did they just get somebody else too? The Eagles? They got some other.
I don't know, but they're stacked over there. We're over here stacking on receivers. They're stacking on defense. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they're doing it better.
Yeah.
Because defense wins.
But they never have
Yeah.
receivers for us to guard.
We don't have no one to guard them. that match is even, and the other match is even. It's like, damn, that's gonna be
We got
just...
a better running back, so it's good. They got a
I
probably a
think
better
Bouye was
quarterback.
better than Ramsey.
Who?
Bouye. The
Oh.
other quarterback.
Oh, the other AJ
That's who
Bouye.
they got too, didn't they? Did they get AJ Bouye?
He
Oh,
got-
that went to the Broncos. Never mind.
Yeah, he went to the Broncos to replace Harris.
Yeah, because Harris went to L.A. Chargers.
Oh, and these shit gonna say Rams. I'm like, damn, they got
No,
both.
no. Chargers have a good defense.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have one of the best defenses last year, and it kind of struggled a little bit.
But
at
whenever the
times.
ball's always on the defensive side, it's
Right.
kind of hard.
Fitzpatrick, or is it Fitzpatrick? Minka?
Yeah,
He went to Steelers.
He went to.
He's-
Yeah,
I think he
Steelers.
tore it up when he went over there. They're
There's
just
a few-
killing it over
there's a few
there.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I know. I was hoping that we'd trade him. I was all excited whenever they got that fool
Who's
because
the dude for the
That was
Chargers? The safety.
Edwin James or
That
Erwin
was-
James.
That was a
whatever.
beast
That
too.
was pretty
He's
bad.
safety
Yeah.
though, but
Yeah, he's strong safety.
I don't know, man.
I mean, Ramsey's good. I can't think of none right now because you put me on the spot. But fucking, Ramsey's good, but there's too many times that like I've seen his things where he's just talking and everything, and then fucking the game you just don't. perform.
Sherman came out and said, I only allowed, what did he say, 4 catches for 38 yards or 36 yards or something. Which was the one was that big play or something. Maybe it wasn't even, I think it was more yards. I think it was like 63 yards. I think that's what it was. He's like, I had the best stats in the game. And I'm like, well,
I mean, he's not really up there.
He's not
because
fast.
He's not up there because he's old. You
No,
can't really
yeah.
put on the best.
But he's got the instincts, man. He still fucking reads the routes. He's
I don't
watching
know.
the
Once you
quarterback.
get to an age
I think
of
Tre'Davious White, or whatever his name is, from the Bills is better than Ramsey.
Yeah, Trumont's better than Ramsey.
I just think there's a
Desmond Trufant's kind of been slacking.
I just think there's a moment in time for corners to decide, I don't got it. Like Sherman, he should go to safety.
he should. He
he's
should.
slow.
Like Aeneas Williams did back in the day.
Yes. Because it's just like, you know the field.
Yeah.
Just sit back there and pick the quarterback off.
Yeah. Who did that too? Patrick Chung? He was a...
Darrell Revis, Charles Woodson, all these badasses.
Charles Woodson was a badass safety too.
Fuck yeah, he was
That
sick.
fool, even at like 38 years old or whatever he was, that fool was still doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people actually. Jamal Adams should have been corner.
I think even Terrence Newman ended
That
up.
fool's too big.
Xavier Rhodes, I think, finally switched over to safety.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, Buffalo? No, he went to Indianapolis. That's
Yeah.
where he went.
And
Indianapolis.
you can't sleep on Indy either, man. I think the Indy's gonna do pretty
I
good
like
this year.
Indy.
I like them. It's just a matter of if Phillip Rivers can play good in the playoffs. That's
Yeah.
why they're not in my top 5.
Who's their division? Tennessee.
Tennessee, Texans, and Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Open for debate, but
Tennessee, Jacksonville, kind of not that great.
I like their
think Tennessee
quarterbacks.
could do it again.
And
I
then
don't.
Phillip Rivers, it just depends. He don't have enough weapons.
He's got more than enough weapons. He's got Pascal. He's got Ty. He's got what's their tight end?
Dallas Clark or Eric Ebron. Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron, and then but the white
He's not out
guy.
there anymore.
Dallas Clark King. Or no, yeah, never mind. That's old as fuck.
I was like, no, the white
I
guy.
know.
Boyle.
Yeah, Jack Boyle.
There you go. That fool's pretty filthy, and then he's got all those running backs.
Did they
Yeah.
get one from the fucking Ravens? The one they
Oh yeah, the Hayden or was it Hurst?
Yeah, did he go somewhere?
Oh, the tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he went there. I just know they're pretty good, and their defense is good.
Their
I like their
defense is good.
defense.
That's why I think they've got a better chance. I
Right.
mean, Phillip Rivers is good and everything, but I don't think Jacoby Brissett did bad. I mean, he
He
had
did
his moments
bad.
and stuff.
He reminds me of Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
They're just the same. Like they're good enough to do a little.
Bill
but
Belichick made Brissett look better than he did.
Not,
in
Belichick
Indianapolis.
makes. Think
No,
of
that's what I'm saying. They
Matt
can still be a
Castle.
contender for
He
the
made Matt.
division.
What if Tom Brady sucks?
Then I think that would blow the football world's mind.
Like, what if Tom Brady goes out there and they go like 2-14?
You know why I'm gonna fucking say it might happen? Because the start of the season is in 2020, bro, and a lot of shit has happened in 2020. He's gonna suck. You're right. He's gonna fucking suck. That's gonna be the last thing that happened in 2020. Is like Tom Brady really wasn't a good quarterback, and people are like, "Oh, he won 6 championships." Da, da, da. It was like
but how there's always been that debate: was it more Brady or Belichick?
Belichick goes like 12 and like 4, dog.
I think that's the last time you came over here. Was whenever we debated on where the fuck Tom Brady was going.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it was right before all that happened.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Yeah. What if he sucks?
It's possible.
That'd be crazy.
2020 is
It's
crazy.
possible, but
Would he
it would
be-
be hard to suck with all those weapons.
He can't
They,
be any
they
worse
even
than fucking
tried to build
Winston.
up the line a little bit. Yeah, he can't be worse than Winston.
He had like 5
Yeah,
wins.
but you got to. Do you think Jordan would have been as good without Phil Jackson?
Probably. He was good before Phil Jackson.
I mean, that's true. He was good, but he wasn't championship good.
It just that extra piece put him over the hump.
Do you think Kobe would have been as good without Phil Jackson?
No, he wasn't good. No, he had Phil Jackson's whole career, I think.
Nah, he left, remember? Phil left. Phil left, and we had. Who the fuck did we
Mike
have?
Brown.
Wasn't it the Suns' old coach?
I think. Oh,
Mike
D'Antoni
Yeah.
and fucking Mike Brown. And then we
And
finally
Will
got.
Walton. Oh, he
No,
was later
that was
than
after. And then Phil Jackson came back, and we ended up winning again.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was.
I'm just saying, it happens a lot of times.
But they
does.
Don Shula with Joe Montana,
It
and
might
then Joe
be-
Montana went to
You know
Kansas
what,
City,
it
and then
might
what
be-
happened?
But that was later in his
Or not Don
career,
Shula. Was he?
No, Don Shula was the Dolphins coach.
Who is the coach for fucking the Niners? Not Don Shula.
Joe
Wasn't it Don Shula?
I don't know
No,
who Don Shula is.
Don Shula was.
Don Shula is the only undefeated coach.
Yeah.
But who the fuck was
Oh,
it?
Bill Belichick.
Chubb, or not Chubb, it starts with a C. I know it does. Fuck, what was the Niners coach? It don't even matter.
You know, I think it might be possible. That might be a true fact because that coach knows that quarterback and his tendencies and his good and bads, like what he's good and bad at. It might be true. It might be. He might be like, yo, Tom Brady does this good, like short passes to the running back.
Throw it at their feet.
That's what Tom Brady's good at.
I don't know. It would be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how Tom Brady does without
It will be.
fucking.
Billy.
Belichick. and Josh McDaniels. Doing McDaniels
That
for a long
too,
time,
McDaniels.
I actually thought that whenever he was going to go to the Colts, I thought that was going to affect Brady's game, but then he ended up staying.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I would be kind of not sad, but it would be Bill Walsh.
Yeah.
That's who the fucking coach was. Bill Washington.
Doesn't start with the C.
Coach?
No, he was the coach of the Niners, and then Joe Montana left, and then that's when Steve Young stepped in. But
It would be like history would be fucked. Like they were like, was Tom Brady really that good back in the day?
well, no. At that point, the debate would be over. They would just say Belichick is the mastermind of all the Super Bowls.
Or they just bring up that he's old.
And Tom, I didn't think of that.
Doesn't he have a 2-year contract? Would they give him that second year after
You
being
have
with the
to.
team for the year?
They're like,
before
later,
they take
nigga. They just get rid of Tom Brady.
that? Trade him away.
He's on 2-12 or 2-14.
If he doesn't get to the playoffs and at least win a game, it's a loss. Because if you have to wait the second year to win the Super Bowl, that's not good. That's not good. You're only a year older now. You're a year older at Tom Brady's age. That's
But you gotta also think it takes a while to get good with those receivers, bro. You have to.
it. Don't fucking matter.
Cause watch this year, Baker's gonna be all good with Beckham and be all throwing touchdowns, happy, go lucky.
I think this is Baker's last year if you
If
don't
you
get
don't
it
do
together.
shit, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't do shit, it's over.
That sucks because so many people have done that thing.
They're gonna trade Tua to the Browns. Yeah, Tua.
They'll trade Josh Rosen to the Browns.
It's probably still
Nah,
better than
ain't
fucking
nobody-
Baker Mayfield.
Cam Newton will go to the Browns.
I wish.
Yeah.
Imagine Baker or Beckham, Jarvis, and Cam. That'd
Do
be
you think
fine.
he signed before the season?
Cam's not getting a deal.
He's not getting a deal.
He's
You don't think
Kaepernick.
so?
He's Kaepernick now. They're not giving him a deal,
Yeah.
bro. He's not good enough.
I haven't seen anything about
Cam.
teams being very interested in him or anything like that. Just like whenever he first got released or whatever, fucking they talked about it and everything, and then just
Since
kinda got
we gotta
forgot
wait
about.
till a quarterback gets hurt.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Say neither Cap or Cam get signed before the season.
Yeah.
Who you considering more?
Cam. He's
Yeah,
more
probably
relevant.
Cam. He's been in the game more recently.
Yeah. He's
Makes sense.
More relevant, like in game situations than Cam.
I wish Dallas would sign Cam.
Yeah.
I want Cam. I like Cam.
I think Cam has that.
And he might put pressure on fucking Dak to play better because he.
I'm talking started. I think Cam deserves something. When Cam's been in the light, like in that big light, he's always really shined. As young.
So
When he was in
Winston, too.
Auburn
Yeah.
and
Winston,
fucking when he
too.
got to the Super Bowl, won MVP. Like people forget about that shit.
Yeah.
You put him with that
What about the
star on that
Redskins?
fucking helmet. Boy, Cam gonna be Superman in all these hoes.
Super
Put him on the
badass.
Redskins with Ron Rivera, dog. That's what made him great.
I mean, I'm interested to see Mike McCarthy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot.
I think McCarthy's a pretty good coach, man. It'll be interesting to see what y'all guys do with a real coach.
we got no excuses now.
We don't have
Right.
shit.
Until they start scoring 30s on us, and we're like, we ain't got no
Our
fucking
defense.
corners. We got no corners out there.
As long as we win the division, I don't give a fuck.
No one's won our division back to back in like fucking forever.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm actually kind of low key nervous about the fucking Giants.
I hope the Eagles.
I
stay
think with
healthy.
the Giants, I was just thinking that I think that they're gonna do good.
Cause Saquon's a fucking. I'd pick Saquon over Zeke.
I would too.
Yeah, because he's not getting paid yet, so he's gonna eat.
It don't
I don't
matter.
give a
I'd rather
fuck.
pay Saquon Zeke's money than Zeke.
I'd probably take 3 running backs over fucking Zeke today, and that's fucking Christian McCaffrey, Saquon, and maybe Dalvin Cook.
He's holding out too.
Yeah, he's fucking good, man.
He
Dalvin
is
is a
good.
fucking beast.
He's finally able to have a healthy year. Fucking, he's been hurt for so long though. It's
And
almost
even
hard to
then,
trust
I'll
that.
probably put him and Zeke at the tie. They'll tie for 3rd. But the other two, I take them both.
Fuck yeah, I'd take them both
Just
over.
'cause-
Mark
anybody.
Henry
Mark Henry, who the fuck
or
is
Derrick Henry?
Mark
Derrick
Henry,
Henry.
wasn't he a
He's a
wrestler?
wrestler.
Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry?
I don't put him above Zeke. He has one move, and it's running in a straight
Bro,
line.
you're 6'5", motherfucker's
and
huge.
falling forward. I'm sorry, but he's not doing what any of the first 3 or 4 guys are. He can't juke, he can't leap, he can't spin,
But
can't.
he can score touchdowns
But you know,
and he can move the ball.
So can the other
It does
niggas.
matter.
And
He can score
the other
touchdowns.
guy
That's
can
what
go
he's
and
playing
catch
for.
from the outside. You can put him out in the slot. You can throw a little screen.
But McCaffrey, yeah. There's
Zeke
he's
can.
the best.
Zeke can. Saquon can. Dalvin maybe not as much, but he can. Derrick Henry, you're not throwing it out to him at all.
Well,
You're gonna put
okay.
Derek Lewis or whoever the
He
fuck.
had like 8 catches or something.
But look at
like
it
that
this way.
last year. 15 maybe.
Doesn't get hurt, and he just runs.
Either has Zeke,
Runs
either has
the fucking-
Saquon, either has Christian.
Saquon was hurt this past year. for a few
Saquon was hurt
weeks.
for like 5 games.
Not like
got
a
hurt.
super bad injury.
He was-
Dalvin's played hurt.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
he's
Dalvin's
been his whole
always
career
hurt.
almost.
Feels like.
He
I
is.
just don't put. Derek.
McCaffrey's here, and I feel like everybody else is
Yeah.
like down here.
I don't know if I.
Well, I don't
put
know.
him-
McCaffrey and Saquon are.
I was gonna say
Up
the
there.
Okay,
reason
yeah, Saquon.
The
but,
reason I
but
thought-
everybody else down
I
here.
put Saquon above Christian is because I can give it to Saquon and him run it 20, 25 times just down the pipe, like down the line.
in the trenches.
I don't feel like Christian's built for that.
No.
He gets hit too many times, it's gonna wear on him.
Yeah,
He's a smaller guy.
He's a beast.
I'm not saying he's not a
Those
beast.
white people are crazy, dog. And
I'm
the
not
motherfuckers
saying,
can
I'm not
get it.
saying he's not a beast. I'm just saying the wear on him is
But they play it
different.
smart. They're like, okay, you might can't maybe get hit very much. Put him right here and let him catch
Exactly.
50 passes. Like,
But you
fuck
could do
it.
that with Saquon.
Yeah.
Saquon was hurt last year. He can't take a hit.
He was hurt for a little bit.
Yeah, hurt
But-
for like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, but it wasn't from a. It was like
I
he
think-
pulled something
yeah,
or
he
something
did
like that.
And when you fucking pull shit, that shit takes a while.
Yeah,
and
I know.
everybody's
Yeah.
injuries vary.
Because like people that fuck their toes up, it takes forever
But-
for like a receiver to come back from a toe injury.
And like he said though, McCaffrey don't run in the trenches as much. Saquon does, so yeah, he might get hurt a little bit more often than
But
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey
because
got the
he's taking
same
a little-
yardage that Saquon does.
I'm not saying he's not
Crazy.
good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I would probably pick Saquon before Christian.
because you could run him
Yes.
in the
I
trenches.
can run him and
It
still.
don't have to be an outside run or a pass like McCaffrey because obviously he's a smaller guy. Yeah, he's a beast, but he's probably gonna cough it up more than
Hey, bro.
Saquon taking hits from the big
That's
linemen.
true, but this year's gonna be crazy with Teddy Bridgewater with the RPOs. Oh
I
man,
don't know. Are you saying that's better than Cam back there?
Kim's
Who's better, Teddy or Cam?
depends.
Who are you picking right now?
Teddy.
Teddy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Not me.
Teddy
That's
So
not even-
Teddy played.
10 out of
Teddy
10
has
Cam.
played better more recently than Cam. Cam fell for a
MVP.
while.
I don't care how long ago it was, or Teddy the hurt boy.
Hey,
Water.
that motherfucker went 5-0, 6-0.
5-0,
Don't
I
matter.
think.
It's easy whenever you fucking have Sean Payton as your coach and then all these badasses like fucking Mike Thomas
And
and
Alvin
Okay,
Kamara,
then-
other than that, who?
Okay, then Deshaun Watson's not gonna be that good because he don't got no weapons.
no, he's like Russell Wilson.
You think so?
Yeah,
I hope
he,
so.
he improvises.
I hope so.
That
What do you
motherfucker
mean?
ain't
He
got
does that
shit.
shit. Did you not see that?
Hey, but-
that
no,
fucking
no.
play when he fucking got hit by Buffalo and he
No,
spun
I'm
out
not
of
saying.
that
I'm not
turn
saying.
right
Yeah.
I'm not saying anytime recent. I'm saying for the future. Hope he's as good as like Russell Wilson. 'cause
Oh,
that's-
I
it's
don't
gonna
know
be
if he's
hard.
that good as Russell.
'Cause it's gonna
but
be hard.
Russell wasn't like he didn't show he was the best until more of the recent years without like his defense and without
Yeah.
Marshawn
Yeah.
Lynch and
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like Brandon Cooks, you think he's number one?
He's not bad. He's not Deshaun
It's
Watson
gonna
or
help.
D Hop.
It's gonna help him a little bit, but it's like
If
damn,
Will Fuller can stay healthy.
he really got to try his ass. He's gonna have to be. He probably might be MVP this year if he plays really good. Cause
Who is the MVP this year?
I picked Aaron Rodgers. I think.
Raj?
I think he has a chip on his shoulder after that love.
I don't think he
Yeah.
does. I think he wants out.
I think
I think he
Lazard
wants
is
out
the,
too. I heard that he was pissed from shit that like I read and everything.
Yeah, I think he's like, fuck this team.
Yeah.
Any way I get out, get me out so I can go to a contender.
What if he was?
He's like, you
what
ain't
if he
about to
was-
fire me. You better trade my ass.
What if he was Carolina's quarterback?
What if he went to, what's it called? L.A. Chargers.
Oh my God, that'd be
Yeah.
destructive.
That'd be pretty good.
Mike Williams, can
Put him in his Cali
Yeah,
days. He played at Cal.
Actually,
Hunter
that
Henry
might be
can
a
stay
smart.
healthy. That feels bad.
If
Imagine
Herbert
that.
starts
Austin
second,
Keenan
they might.
Allen and Mike Williams
Right.
and
Eckler out the bat.
A
Oh
good
my
defense,
God. You got Joe Bosa or Joe
Never
Bosa.
given
Yeah.
him that.
Bro,
right?
that might be a.
That's the teams like I think of is someone that like they would have to trade Justin Herbert, But then you can make some moves.
Or
Like
you don't have to. You can
keep
have
him.
him under Aaron Rodgers. That's
You
not
could
bad.
do that. You could do that. But you would have to trade something worthy
Yeah.
for.
It'd be like a first round and probably something of their need, like a position need or something
Yeah,
like that.
like a
Like one of your better
wideout.
ones.
Yeah, or like
Or
Hunter
like a-
Henry. They're like, oh, we'll take Hunter Henry.
Maybe. Who else? I'd probably.
Oakland?
I still
Waller?
like Derek Carr.
Waller. And they have a receiver there too that's pretty decent.
Then they
No, there was
draft,
somebody-
And they got Jacobs as the running back. That
yeah,
was a beast too.
Jacobs is pretty good, man.
That's a
Like,
motherfucker
who
that's
is
been
it?
on the
That
that
come up
fool,
too.
it's gonna be interesting to see his sophomore year, man. He's.
I hope he does good.
I hope he does too.
He goes a little.
MVP.
There's a few. Mahomes, of course. You got to put
Yeah.
in. Lamar, if he could repeat what he did last year.
Tom.
Tom, Breeze. Breeze has a fucking weapons up his ass.
No, he's
I
got
think
Emmanuel
Russell
Sanders.
Wilson gets
Russell
it this
Wilson
year.
has DK.
Russell
Metcalf.
Wilson.
He has not got one. And I think
They
this
don't have an MVP?
Mm-mm. The year he should have won, Patrick won. It was
Oh.
2 years ago.
Carson Wentz, if they fucking stay healthy, his receivers and him, he's not a bad quarterback. He's just hurt.
He's not bad.
His receivers always hurt.
Yeah.
If he
That
could
kind
do-
of sucks, huh?
Yeah, it's like
The
he has
injured offense.
his
All the time.
sucky
Right.
running backs like all the time. It's like,
Would you want to leave?
I would just want to retire at that point. Like, I'm fucking always hurt, dog.
Like, I think there would be a point where, like the Aaron Rodgers situation, I think there would be a point where I'm just like, you guys aren't doing it for me.
Shit, there are no receivers. Lazardo's like a fucking on the practice team 3-4 times. Now
Yeah,
he's
like,
their
I'm
number
just
two.
like, I would just be
Yeah,
done. I'd be like, it's fucking cold. I
It's
don't
fucking
fucking
cold.
get
Everyone in
the
our division's fucking cold.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
sucks in our division, but then we play these better teams and y'all don't give me no help.
Right?
Their
Like,
division is kind of tough, isn't it? With Seattle.
no, they have.
No, they got the Bears, the
Oh, yeah.
Vikings, and
Oh, their
the
division
Lions.
is
But
bad.
everywhere's fucking cold. At least
Except
Minnesota and Detroit have
Oh,
domes.
no, where's cold?
But
Half
it's
of them
still
are cold.
fucking cold.
Yeah,
It's still
you're right,
cold
you're
to
right.
be there. You know, it's like,
I mean,
fuck, man, I gotta walk from the hotel over here.
The stadium's probably not warm. I mean, you can't warm the fucking big ass stadium like that.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
if there's a lot of people, though, there's gonna be a
there's
lot of
just
body
a point.
heat,
I
you
think
know?
that's what Tom said. He's like, you know, I'm tired of the Belichick shit.
And he went to the
And
Each-
Brady hasn't always had the best around him either. I mean, he had Randy Moss
1
earlier
year.
and stuff, you know.
Or a couple years.
And then he had Gronk and Hernandez whenever he was there, you know.
Don't forget the
But,
Ocho Cinco, dog.
he was washed up by the time he was Ocho
And they
Cinco
were
for
kinda
like
deadly.
3 weeks.
They're kind of deadly.
But yeah, man, that would have been something.
It might have wanted
I'm
to
curious.
stay.
He might have
I'm
stayed.
super curious to see if fucking Tom Brady sucks.
I hope he don't.
I hope he doesn't either.
I hope you don't either, just because always say that he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
See, I feel like
And I
it's-
hate him. I hate Dolphins.
I feel like
hated
it's
him
so
for
different
years.
from like basketball to football. Because basketball, you could be the greatest of all time because you could literally take a game over
Yeah.
by yourself. In the NFL, it's not like that. I don't care. Not even in the NFL. You play flag football. You play 7-on-7. I don't care what you play. The fucking fact of the matter is not one person can outweigh the next person. Because if you guys aren't all together, it
Yeah.
don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Because even if your 2-minute warnings coming up, or like 2-minute drills coming up, it's like it don't matter if you're out of the game. You know what I mean? Your
Yeah.
defense ain't stepped up. You're down 12 points in the last 2 minutes. Like who gives a fuck?
That sucks how they didn't do that rule, huh?
What 4-pointer?
No, they were gonna do
The onside
instead of
kick
the
thing.
onside kick, you could potentially do a
yeah.
15-yard fourth down.
4th and 15 from your own 25. Or
If you
whatever, to
convert
get
it,
the first.
you just start playing.
And if you don't, then the other team gets the
Why
ball
not?
right there.
That's an option. Should be.
I feel like you
they
should have
proposed it
options.
and they denied it, but they said they're going to propose it again next year.
It'll probably be an extra.
Just because they're trying to make it safer or whatever.
Well,
That's
it's
it.
And
sad.
because it's a
It'd be funner
lot
to
more
watch.
likely to get a 4th and 15 than it is an onside kick. They said.
It would just suck for the team that's winning because no lead would really seem too safe.
Yeah.
But if your defense, like say you score with 10 seconds left, you're down 15. You go and score, you get the 2-point conversion, now you're down 7
with no time left.
with 10 seconds.
Oh.
And then you allow a 4th and 15 with no time comes off the clock. I guess that was the proposal. So you convert the 4th and 15, no clock runoff.
I didn't know that part.
And then you get the 4th and 15. So now every possession from there, the clock runs. You got 10 seconds. You allow another touchdown in 10 seconds?
Because you're on the
60 yards or
you're
so?
on the 25, you said, right?
Yeah.
So
I think
15
it's
yards
25.
is what?
40.
40. You're on the 40? You could heave a fucking pass from the 40.
Yeah, but if you allow 2 touchdowns in, like, let's say 20 seconds,
That'd be badass.
I mean, your defense is not that good.
Especially at 4th and 15, you have one play.
One play, 4th to 15. But I see like a Russell, Deshaun, Lamar, a Patrick. Those guys, Aaron Rodgers. Those guys are the guys that are like, they do that.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, dog. That should have been a rule because that'd been sick to see.
Onside just suck.
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of cool seeing the creative ways they come out and try to do them and stuff like that.
But
But
they
they're just
botch
never
them a lot.
successful.
or like
Yeah.
change the way the receiving team's set up. They can't set up a certain way. They can't put more than 7 people.
Well, they
here.
do that already.
Like 3-4 people here.
I
like,
say
you know what I mean?
shorten it.
Like something crazy.
Shorten the onside. Instead of 10, do 8.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times that they get there and it's rolling 7-8 yards and they're there first.
But it's just
but
gotta
they
go
can't
uh,
that.
touch it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That wouldn't be bad. That would make
At
it
least,
a little bit more.
even 9. Just do fucking 1 yard. That's
Fucking
fucking
3
a
feet,
meter.
man.
Yeah, that's a fucking lot of room. Just take 1 yard. So if you go for onside, instead of kicking from, what is it, the 35 or
Yeah,
45,
something like
whatever
that.
it is,
35.
move it to the 36, and that way you still keep that long line all the way.
Yeah.
You have your line that it needs to cross. And that's it. That's all you gotta fucking
I don't
do.
think that'd be bad. That'd be better. It'd make
It'd make
it more
it-
possible, at least, I think.
I think it would be at least 1 yard is not a lot.
Something. Yeah, you gotta do something for a team to have it. I mean, onside is kind of. It's like you better get it or you're gonna
Yeah.
lose.
It's just a trashy play. I feel like the
Yeah,
odds
it's
are very
It's like
low.
it's like
They're
pitching it. It's like
super
a
low.
pitch. It's like how
It's-
many times is a pitch is gonna. You're gonna score
Only
like that?
time I've really seen like successful ones is like that Seattle Green Bay game that one year when I think was it Jordy Nelson that botched it.
Or Indianapolis when they came out at halftime. Was it Indianapolis?
Oh yeah,
The
that's
Saints.
Saints.
They came out at halftime
Yeah.
and kicked on.
But that was
It's
like
regu-
unexpected.
regular formation.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like only sometimes it would work, but end of the game.
And
it
that
never
wasn't even.
works.
I don't even think they would consider that an onside because they weren't in the formation.
Like regular onsides never fucking work.
You gotta like pop it up basically and hope that fucking your guys could get there and either out jump them or knock them out of the way.
It's a tough play to convert, especially when it's boiling down to if you don't get this, you're gonna lose.
Right?
Yeah, they should have at least an option like 4th and 20, and you have to fucking convert it, and the time runs or some shit. Like yeah, it's something.
I don't know how to get. I would say just shorten it. That's probably the easiest fix. Because the 4th and 15, I don't like it too much. I like it being an option, but like I said, you put Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Even
Even in
down
regular season,
4.
they're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just do it." Just try to stack the points up now at this point.
Yeah,
Right.
but okay, that was a rule too. You could only do 2 times a game.
Oh, see, I was gonna say you could just fucking keep doing it, and you're just fucking stacking.
No,
points.
yeah, it's only twice a game. So
Oh, that makes sense. Cause I'll
It's
be
like
trying to do
challenges.
that shit every
Right.
time. Fuck it.
Be like, oh man, fuck it, never punt. No.
that's true. I
Zero
don't know.
kickoffs. Just fucking up.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I just hope it happens.
Yeah, I
So-
hope that we have a season first and foremost.
Early Super Bowl
Ready
predictions,
for
anybody?
fantasy again.
Who won last year?
I did.
This will beat me.
Oh,
Again.
Dog, I've been in the championship 4 years in a row, not won a motherfucking time.
I've won the championship twice out of 4 times in a row.
I lost to him. I lost to Perky.
And
I lost to Cody. I lost to him.
We gotta get
And
some
they were all-
brothers.
Someone got to get me out of there and win it.
We gotta get some brothers, and then we got all the white men winning. Man,
Oh,
all the white men
man.
winning our league. Hell no, we gotta get this.
Who won Rob's league last year?
JT?
Was it Justin?
I think so.
I don't remember. I was pissed.
That
He was
league's,
trying to fuck me.
that league's ass.
I don't know. I'm ready to do another one. I think probably here in about a month I'll start really, really looking into it because I don't want to get ahead of myself.
And then it not even happen.
Yeah,
to
like
be
I don't want to be
delayed and
like,
shit.
hey everybody. But that's the one thing I enjoy the most.
Fuck, if fantasy's not here, I'm not gonna enjoy football at all.
Or if there's football, there's
It has to
fantasy.
be fantasy.
Yeah, but if there's no football, then there's no fantasy. One or the other has to have it.
Bro, I'll be so lit if I win. I I'm gonna give
I
all
just
my
love that
opponents $1.
whole.
I love fantasy.
I'm gonna
dude.
give all my competitors $1 if I win.
But see what sucks right now is right now it's just sucky because usually this is like the time you start
Like,
learning.
and watching them, who's getting what reps and everything like that, and they start making the
Oh.
cheat sheets with who they think are going to be the
Don't
best
be giving
players.
Too much information, dog. How do you think I can be
Some
getting to the...
motherfuckers don't do that shit.
Yeah,
Some
how do you
motherfuckers
think
don't
I'm
do that
gonna get
shit.
to the championship every year? I don't know. I love that shit. It's like fucking different type of rush.
It's way better. Fucking, it makes every game more interesting to care about instead of just your team. Like fucking, who gives a shit about Detroit besides Detroit fans? But if
I
you
know.
got fucking Galladay or whatever, fucking
That's
Tate,
true.
then you're gonna be a little more interested.
Bitch, motherfucker got me no points a couple times.
Hold
Right?
on, isn't Golden Tate on New York?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, did he go to New York?
Yeah.
No, not Golden Tate. I was talking about
He
Golden
said
Tate.
Golden
I
Tate.
said Golden Tate.
I don't know. I just love it.
It's cold as fuck both places.
Oh.
I'm not gonna go and get no Buccaneers.
You're tweaking.
I would take God.
I'm not.
Sweet.
Even if I was,
You're
I have Mike
tweaking.
Evans sitting right there. I'm like, Julio Jones.
So,
I would rather
Oh
have
my
Godwin than Evans. I think.
what's that? Julio Jones.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones and Matt Ryan throwing the ball.
hell yeah, Julio. I've had like so many years. Never done me wrong.
Last year he just shit.
Never got
What
you
do you-
touchdowns either.
He gets me over fucking 15
What?
points every time.
What was it?
Like-
7 games in a row he didn't have a
It don't
touchdown?
fucking matter. He had like 7 catches, 100 yards every
He's only had
motherfucking
like 10 touchdowns in the past 8
I don't
years.
give a fuck.
God damn, he might have.
Boy,
to be
it's
true.
clutch. He's gonna get the
got yards and
receptions.
receptions.
The out in,
But-
in a PPR league,
Yeah,
it matters.
That's a Larry
It,
Fitzgerald.
it matters, but
Is he
I'd
the best?
rather go lower and get a slot receiver that.
Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let's try to get some insight.
No, I was just gonna ask, like, number 1 pick, who you getting?
Oh,
If I had the
First pick.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
it'd have to be probably McCaffrey. McCaffrey or Saquon.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, probably about the same.
But I don't.
I'm
I don't
probably
hate it
taking
for-
Saquon
Huh?
because I don't trust Teddy right now.
I trust Teddy to throw check downs and dump offs to McCaffrey a
More
lot.
than Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I feel like Daniel Jones is gonna. They're
So-
gonna. Like I said, I like that team a little bit.
I
Who's the
kind
receivers?
of like the Panthers' offense more than the Giants too. The
They have
receivers.
Ingram at their tight end.
That's
That
really,
feels pretty bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, and then they have Golden Tate, and then they had a young dude.
Latimer played a lot last year. Or whatever
Was it
his last name
Latimer?
was. I don't really think they had that great of receivers. I mean, Tate's good, but he's already.
He's a PPR leaguer
Yeah, he's a good
because he can get those short
route
passes.
runner and shit.
I don't remember who their other wideout was. He wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Darius something or something. Darius, I had him on one of my teams for a while.
Slayton?
Yeah, Darius
Slayton.
Darius
That's
Slayton.
his name.
And that fool was coming up.
Yeah,
man.
he was. He
He-
kind of reminded me a little bit of OBJ. He was just kind of getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't bad, man.
That fool, I did forget about that dude. I remember I picked him up, and every
And he
time
was
I
a
didn't
rookie,
play
huh?
him, every time I didn't play him, he'd get like 30, 40 points, and then whenever I threw him in,
And Evan Ingram's not a bad tight end.
No, I
That's
think
a
he's
top-
one of the better
top
tight
three,
ends in
yeah.
the NFL. man.
Mark Ingram.
Travis Kelce,
Mark Ingram.
Mark Andrews, he means.
Mark Andrews. I can't think of the fucking name.
This was Mark Henry, Mark Ingram.
Hunter Henry, if he could stay healthy, I think he's one of the better tight ends.
He's pretty good. I like George Kittle though.
Yeah, George Kittle's fucking
Oh,
something
that
else,
was
man.
good.
You'll
Ertz.
always have to remember him carrying all them fucking Saints, man.
He's a beast.
Ertz is lit.
Ertz is alright, man.
He
I don't
gets
know.
hurt
This
a lot.
past year, I kind of fell off.
Who's the
Ertz.
Raiders? Waller? Waller?
Yeah,
That
Derek
But
fool?
he had
Waller.
been in. I didn't know he wasn't a rookie.
He's like 28 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he's been in the league for a
NFL
while.
He had a good year though. Shit.
Yeah, he had a good
so
year.
did Derrick Henry. Don't draft him. I'm saying it now. Don't draft Derrick Henry.
I would take Derrick Henry.
You're
Second
gonna be
round.
disappointed. I've drafted Derrick Henry in the past, and he never did shit for me until this year.
He barely became a starter the year before last. He
Oh
was barely like his second
my
year
God.
starting.
Who was before him?
Uh,
Who was the guy?
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
No, but
Whenever
there was
he
someone
left the
else
Eagles.
after that.
Chris Johnson. They had Chris Johnson, DeMarco Murray, and Derrick Henry.
It might have been
I
like
could have sworn there was someone else.
Deion Lewis.
No, they had him this. They barely got
Fuck
Deion
you.
Lewis.
I don't remember.
I always see his name pop up on the
I'm
fucking
pretty
thing.
sure because it was Eddie George back in the day. Or
No,
whatever.
yeah.
But-
Maybe it was
I'm
DeMarco.
pretty sure it was DeMarco because he left the Eagles and sucked it up in Philly, and then whenever he went back to Tennessee, that's kind of whenever they got back into the smash mouth offense, and he did good again. Except he could catch.
We'll see. I'm telling you now, don't do it.
I
Do
don't-
what you want,
I don't want
but
to
if it
first
sucks and it fucks up,
I don't either, man. I would rather have a different pick than first.
I'm always the middle of the round guy.
That's what I would rather. I would take a Michael Thomas or somebody like that. If someone's going to take the top 2-3 running backs, I'll take one of the top 2-3 receivers if I have
'Cause
to.
then
If
you-
it's better than the 4th, 5th running back, then I'll take one of those receivers instead.
Yeah.
It's just this year I'm gonna be a little bit more on my P's and Q's because you guys were kind of taking y'all sweet ass motherfucking time.
Fuck no,
We're gonna be on that bitch like a motherfucker.
I
Like
did take it on
that draft lasted forever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do it.
I just
But-
probably YouTube it. I'm telling you, everybody will YouTube something and fucking figure it fast way to do it.
Something, but we're gonna figure out like a clock or something. And if the thing is if you don't make your pick in a timely manner, there is gonna be either $1 or something. It's got to be significant. I don't even feel like $1 is enough. It might be $5. If you don't make your fucking draft, you either pay your $5 and you get an extended 20 seconds, or you fucking pick the top guy that's left on the board or something.
I think that'd be fair.
Because that's
Or-
what it's got,
yeah.
and the money is just gonna go into the winner pot.
That'd be very fair, I think.
Yeah.
And you can't fucking take 20 seconds to decide, oh, well, do I want
And
to
if
pay
you
or
don't
not?
have the money, you lose your fucking pick. You got to bring cash, and I'm gonna make that substantial from the get go. You have to have cash because I'm not gonna be doing it. You get, I don't know, because everybody should be doing their little boards.
Yeah,
It's important.
very.
And if you don't bring I'll supply everybody one draft board. If you lose it or don't bring it that day, that's on you.
Instead of having them there for it.
Yeah, like
Whenever
I
people
think
show
it's
up.
important, man.
Fuck yeah, just like studying it, like it's not necessarily who's the best player on your depth chart, but who's the best matchup for you that week. You could have someone that's not quite as good as them, but he's got a killer matchup.
That and bye weeks matter.
Yeah, bye week's fucking
Fuck,
kill you.
man.
Sometimes you get all excited to get two badass players that got the same bye week, same position.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's a bitch.
And I never look at that. Like I'll think about it, but I never watch it whenever
No,
draft
I
time
fucking
comes.
look at everything. Well, I don't have that advantage this year, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't know. I'm excited. Hopefully,
Fuck, fantasy. You're gonna up the price? You're gonna make it more?
what did we do last year? 50?
50 with the 25 each.
Yeah, for the punishment thing.
I don't know. I think I got a good set of guys. I think I got a good set of like 10 guys.
Yeah.
So I think the fuck the punishment maybe up just that 25 to the pot. I don't know yet. Maybe just keep it 50. It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys decide because that's ultimately it's the league.
I'd be willing to pay 75.
And thing,
I
everybody
think so
gets their
too.
money except the fucking second place gets just their money back. That's how I like it. I think it's well deserved. You get to the ship, no matter what, you should walk away with at least what you put in. Everyone else fucking suck it. Like you
Yeah.
fucking didn't make it. You had all season. You even have off season. Like you have off season to prepare.
You have quarantine now. Like quarantine, you can do it. You can fucking look at replay over replay
Like
over.
you have
You
time.
might as well just watch the season every
Don't-
week.
don't-
for the rest of
Every
the-
game.
Don't make
Yeah,
excuses
might as well,
for
bro.
fucking sucking. I don't do the third place shit. Third place don't matter to me. I don't even know how to do a third place. Other than the two people that lose, they play each other, I guess. But I don't think that's significant. What's the point? Like, your shit don't matter no more. Like, you're not.
I don't know.
There's
I think
nothing.
first and second, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And
Because
sometimes
they're fighting. That's when it
I
matters.
don't mind whenever third gets paid out because there's a lot of times that I do good enough to make it to third.
Nah.
And then fucking, so I don't mind, but
I just.
sometimes they can fuck it first. If you ain't first, you last.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
fucking-
I might even
that'd
change
be
it
cool
up
too.
to the point of I'm gonna put an open one division thing. It's gonna be top fucking
I
four.
think that that's how it should be anyways.
I think that's how it should be too. Fuck the two division thing. Like I like the division thing, but then I don't
it's
know how
kind
to
of a
separate.
rivalry type thing.
I don't know
but-
how to separate it properly. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know who. Like I don't want to put like who. Like I don't want to put us in the same bracket because we're the defending, or you're the defendant. I'm the co, or
The
whatever.
runner-up.
Yeah, you're the runner up. You know, I don't want to be like that. I don't know. I don't know how to place. I just think if everyone's in the open, we're all gonna play each other anyways.
Best teams make
Best,
it.
yeah, like
What's last place gonna have to do? Something different?
We'll do something. We'll pick something. I'm gonna be honest. The coxicle was a bit disappointing.
You're all be careful with the shish kebab stick, so it's sharp.
I mean, it was cool, but I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm just an asshole or a dick. I like more humiliation.
Yeah, like if you had to go do like a stand-up comedy, that'd be fucking funny.
I think if someone had to chug a gallon of milk and threw up, that's funny. Who don't like seeing people throw up?
They can throw up on the podcast now. I already did it, so everybody's
Yeah.
everybody's
As long as
habanero,
it's,
bro. Because I know damn well I don't like habaneros.
that's true, and that's not that dangerous.
and that's our thing.
Have you ever ate a habanero?
No.
Oh, you
Not
would
by
don't want
itself.
to.
That
I love
fucker's-
hot food though.
No,
No, motherfucker.
No.
I've had salsa with habanero.
It
Like
don't
made with
matter.
habanero, but
Not
I know
the
it's
same.
different because it's got tomato and shit.
This motherfucker is hot.
Instant hot.
Instantly hot, bro.
Well,
Within
it's
5
like one of the
seconds.
hottest peppers in the world, man.
5
Bro,
seconds.
We
dude.
did all these challenges, no skips, because we didn't want to fucking do a habanero.
Yeah, we could skip a challenge if we were willing to eat a habanero.
No, fuck.
And none of us did it.
Just,
No.
you might as well
Well,
just
fuck
fucking.
no, because the habanero would suck. Bro, the habanero is a lingering pain. So yeah, it's hot for maybe 10, 15 minutes, but then your stomach's fucked up for like a day.
For like a day.
It's like-
you got you shitting through a screen.
Yeah,
Like,
that
hitting the
shit's
wire.
not cool,
That shit
man.
hurts.
So maybe we'll do that, habanero.
I don't think anybody wants
You
to do
just said that.
I don't want to do it, but that makes it more reason not to get last.
Yeah.
Are there still 25 on the top?
No, I'm not doing that
This
shit.
time.
Not buy. You cannot buy out. You either are committing or not. It's only a fucking habanero.
That shit.
I say that knowing
I
the
say
pain.
that and then.
But I'm not finishing last. I know.
I was close.
I don't. I
was
don't.
close. You were pretty close.
You were close. I pride myself.
I caught the shit
on
end of the
fucking-
stick, though.
That's what I do all week. Is fucking whenever I'm bored, I just look at that shit.
I just pride
fucking
myself
constantly.
on not finishing. I don't even pride myself on not finishing last. I pride myself to make the playoffs.
I know that's.
It's like if I don't make the playoff, that's disappointing. I might as well eat a habanero. at
What's
that
the
place.
point of not making it playing
Bro,
if you don't
both
make the
leagues I got
playoffs?
shit ends. I just played the best of the best every week. Every week was the highest score. I'm like, oh my god.
That sounds like Cody.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the best strategy.
No, I put no. What, how am I supposed to strategize that? He scored the most on me.
Oh,
He would beat
okay.
everybody.
Oh, I see
But
what you're saying.
Cody would always be like, "Well, I played the best team. Look
I'm like,
how many
fuck.
points you have against, and how many I have."
Yeah,
I
against."
didn't care. I was just like, damn, I'm getting the
Everything.
shit.
I thought you
shit.
meant your projections. You were just playing the highest projections.
No. I meant like you. I played you, and you would have beat everybody in the league. And I
Yeah,
played
like
him.
the highest
Oh,
score
okay,
of that
yeah,
week.
I was like, God,
Yeah, that's
damn.
shitty.
Yeah,
That's
that
shitty.
does suck.
In both leagues, dog. I was like,
I don't give
there's
a
no.
It sucks even worse whenever you score the second most out of everybody that week and you play the person that scored the most.
I know.
I hate that shit.
I think I lost to him, and we were the top
Yeah.
two one week. I'm like, fuck, man.
I don't know. I don't care about the
Oh, well.
most so much until the later of the season.
I
I don't want to score a lot early. I want to score a lot late.
I want to score a lot during the whole year like I did
I
last
mean,
year.
for the most part, yeah. But
Yeah, that's
if
what
I
killed
if
me.
I can win and squeak by
Lucked
easy
out with that
wins,
DJ Shark trade for Thielen.
then I beat this one, I think.
Yeah, you were one of my losses. I think you, my dad, and somebody else.
I don't think
You
I
just called
beat
both
you.
of us your dad. That's fine.
No.
I don't know.
Funny guy.
Either way, we'll see what happens this year. I'm hoping to do a fantasy. I'm looking forward to football.
Fantasy's always fun.
Fuck yeah.
It's just
Go Dallas.
Miami.
No.
I did that. Dallas, Miami,
That's
No,
Miami.
that ain't gonna happen.
and Tampa.
That ain't gonna happen. Oh, Tampa could be the first team to ever
Yeah.
win a Super Bowl in their stadium.
It's not gonna happen. Oh my god, it's 2020. Never mind.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna lose, and I don't.
What?
I don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. I think they're gonna lose like in the first round.
They're gonna be a wild card.
They'll be a wild card.
Breeze and them win the division.
Matt Ryan.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Did somebody say Atlanta?
I think Atlanta's gonna take a step forward.
With Melvin or Gordon.
Gurley with
Gurley.
Julio
Gurley's
and
name.
fucking Matt Ryan's gonna come back, and
Calvin Ridley.
I think it's
looking
gonna be a
good.
good season for
So-
Atlanta.
They lost
So
their
Gurley's
Austin
number one pick?
Hooper.
No, I wouldn't pick him until like probably 6th round.
He's gonna
In
be
the sixth
MVP.
round.
Yeah, I'm not taking him till 6th round at least. He ain't gonna be my top 5.
No, hell no.
I'm not gonna say who's my 5, but I don't even know.
You already named 4 of them, so might as well just spit out the 5th.
Who did I name? You said Zeke, fucking
McCaffrey, Saquon.
I'm not getting those my first 4 picks. If I got those 4, I wouldn't even draft it anymore. I just let it auto draft. I'll just be on auto draft. I'll take the penalty, won't pay my $5. Best player next. Best player next. If I got Zeke, Cook, Saquon, and Christian my first 4 picks, first 4 rounds, I wouldn't even draft again.
You only play 3 of them.
Yeah, but I could trade whoever sucks or just sit on the bench.
So they can't score for someone else?
I'm a fucking... I don't like dropping players. Like at the end or shit. I don't even like making trades at the end for teams that are in the playoffs.
I don't even.
I feel like it's a cheat.
If I'm trying to make the playoffs, then I might try to make a trade if I think it's going to help me, even if it's somebody in the playoffs. But
so I might even change that rule. I might even just say, instead of proposing a trade, hopefully we can start a chat. And if you and so and so, like say you and me are going to make a trade, we could talk secretly. But if it's real, you want to propose that trade, or vice versa, I think we got to put it in the chat to let the fucking group decide if it's good or not.
Give them a chance.
Give them a chance to veto, and if it does, then I'll just instantly make the trade. No fucking proposing on ESPN or whatever. Just make the trade if it works out, because I don't need none of this bullshit that I've dealt with in the past years with other
Everybody
leagues.
like, oh, they're fucking helping them.
Bro, one
league they fucking hosed me.
Stacked the fuck out of the teams.
Still beat their fucking ass.
Still came in third.
Still got paid in second.
No, I know the guy still came in third.
Yeah, that fool came in third. He still got paid though, motherfucker. I don't know. Those are roles.
Oh, was stacked.
Yeah.
Stacked this shit high.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please like, please subscribe, comment happy birthday to our pops. Again, 99. We're about to hit 100 on Monday.
Hey.
I mean, we might be throwing some info out there for this weekend. Keep a lookout. So if y'all want to hang out with the Beard Bros, that'd be cool. Other than that, till next time with the Beard Bros. Peace.